folks, here we are.
I'm out. Bye.
Oh, I'll see you later then. Well, the podcast's over. That was pretty short. I don't know, like. All right, yeah, what is this? Episode 16. We're back. I'm Ahmad.
I'm Ahmad.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am.
Well, if you're Ahmad, then I gotta be Johnny.
No, only I can be Johnny.
Dude, I'm Johnny. I have bad opinions. Look at me.
Oh, I'm Ahmad. I'm a terrorist and I'm black. No, wait, I'm brown. I blow up shit and I worship a statue.
Tumblr is exploding right now.
Huh?
No, but
What?
no, nothing. Anyway,
No,
yeah,
I couldn't hear you.
I said Tumblr is exploding right now. But yeah, welcome. Yeah, episode 16 of Mijigadog cast. A lot of stuff happened. Well, really, one main big thing happened. It was yesterday.
It was the JPEG Mini, which was great.
Yeah, it was a big deal. Yeah, and WebM.
WebM, which is like old fucking news. That was like last century, dude. Like, everyone knows.
Well, it's a big deal now because people are like, you could use this on game footage, and that's become the thing. That's become the thing to do now. Because I think so far the place I've seen it that I go to is like NeoGAF and 4chan have it enabled.
Wait, 4chan has video now?
Yeah, it has WebM now.
What the hell? How is 4chan can barely afford the bills now? How can they afford to have video?
They can. I don't know how 4chan works. It just does. They have. I went to V and they had like a bunch of WebM threads. I saw like Bayonetta 2 footage in WebM, and that was great.
Well, I hate it already because of that. But we're not here to talk about WebM. WebM is stupid.
Yeah,
no, it isn't. We're here to talk about aggression from video games linked to incompetence.
Yeah, and the whole OpenSSL scare. And then once that's all over, we'll just geek out about Smash Bros.
But, yeah. Also, we're also going to talk about this huge bug that was found in OpenSSL.
Yep.
And we're going to talk about what OpenSSL is and what SSL is and what L is.
We're going to explain the whole alphabet to you guys. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. I mean, that will really help out. But also talking...
All right, yeah, so let's get started.
I'm not done saying the news. We have one more, dude. Jerk.
What's the other news?
JPEG Mini. We have to talk about that first.
I mentioned that first.
Yeah, I know. It was barely a mention, though. It was more like a joke. Idiot. So anyway...
So you can send in your questions if you want to take Johnny's job. Position's now open.
Idiot. Only I can.
Yeah.
Only I edit this. But so anyway, yeah, JPEG Mini is this nice compression thing, but we're gonna get on it later.
Yep.
For now, we're gonna talk about.
Well, we might as well just hop into JPEG Mini so we can go into WebM. We're on a file format kick. Let's keep going. JPEG Mini, tell us what it is, Johnny.
Oh, well, since we're already there, jerk. The JPEG Mini, okay, as some of you already know what a JPEG is, it's just a compression format, great for photos. It's a good format, no real flaws. But unfortunately, many people abuse it and don't know how to compress their JPEGs correctly, which is fair enough. There's no real exact way of compressing. Like, there's a certain point between file size and quality. And that's called the transparency point. Well, JPEG Mini finds that point and will recompress your JPEGs into that point, which is great because, okay, what this means is that it'll reduce your JPEG right at the point where you can't tell if it's bad or not, if that makes any sense. I'm trying to explain this.
You can make it tight. You can reduce your file size and not lose any quality.
Yeah, pretty much.
So yeah, it's a little program. It's out now, right?
Yeah, it's been out since actually because I've been using it for everything pretty much.
Oh, cool. So yeah, that's an endorsement from Johnny, I guess.
Yeah, it's free to use, but you can also pay for it.
Yeah, I got like a pro version, I'm assuming.
Well, no, there's a regular version which is $20. It's It's perfect for home use because because the free version only lets you compress up to 20 pictures per day, but that's still a
Right.
lot, and that's very generous of them. But with the paid for version of JPEG Mini, costs $20, and you get a few more features in addition to being able to compress as many JPEGs as you want. But JPEG Mini Pro allows you to. It's faster. It allows you to compress larger photos. I don't know what else it has. I haven't checked out JPEG Mini Pro, but it's pretty good.
Hmm.
But there's also JPEG Mini Server for those who have their own websites, and instead of you having to compress at like 80% quality, you can just use JPEG Mini, which will do it pretty much automatically without you know uh, reducing the quality of the image by too
Yep.
much.
And that's $200. The basic version is $20, and the JPEG Mini Pro is $150.
Yep, and for the JPEG Mini Server, it's $200 a month. That's what he was saying.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Yeah, I see you there.
yeah.
And you can get. All right, so yeah, that's our little endorsement.
Um, so JPEG Mini, we expect about 150 in our PayPal.
The JPEG Mini bucks are coming in right now. Don't worry about it.
I can already smell the money. All right. So
All those free
speaking
Subway
of file
coupons.
formats,
WebM's taken off in a big way.
yep, web triangle M is a great little thing that I don't know actually I do know. Okay, so as some of you already know, you've heard of file formats like
GIF. Sorry, GIF.
huh?
Sorry, the GIF. Apparently the correct way to pronounce it.
I don't give a shit about him. He's not. The guy's
I
not.
call it GIF because whatever. It doesn't have a J in it. Forget him. I know what the G is.
Yeah, the guy's not a linguist. I say GIF simply because it's an acronym.
Yeah.
I mean,
I say GIF because I don't know.
Well, I mean, that makes sense. GIF doesn't make any sense, but whatever. That's not the point.
Yeah, it
The
ain't
point
peanut
is,
butter.
you've heard of file formats like MP4 and WMV and other formats like those. Video formats.
Right.
You've seen them. You watch them. You have a few on your computer. Everyone almost does. So, but the unfortunate thing is that there's no open video format. There is one, but it's not very good. It's from the people who made Vorbis, which is a good audio format. But we're here to talk about video. WebM is a video format that is open, that is being developed by Google, and is actually of good quality. And
It's basically a GIF has no loss of quality and has sound, and you can play it at pretty much any resolution.
Wait. A GIF? What are you talking about?
I'm saying it's basically a GIF because
Wait,
you can.
how?
I mean, it's in the sense that you can play them in places. Like when you get an MP4, you gotta download that thing, right?
Oh, no. I'm on mine. That's not
What?
okay. Okay, the way... Alright, that's more of an HTML5 thing. It's not the actual WebM thing. You can do the same with MP4s.
Oh, never mind. Then.
So yeah, it's not really a GIF thing or GIF.
I'm not saying it's literally a GIF. I'm saying it could be like the thing that replaces GIFs. Because when you look at let's just say E3 comes around and like people make GIFs of all the cool moments, but now there's no sound or anything. But now people are gonna be like, when WebM is more when they get down those file sizes and it doesn't kill your PC to use one. Because I mean, there's no way you can be able to open up right now. There's no way you can open up a page of WebMs and then not destroy your computer.
Well,
But
actually, I can see
unless you have like a really high end.
Well,
thing.
actually, I can see a low resolution WebM being able to kind of replace in some cases be able to replace.
That's what I'm
GIFs.
saying. That'd be great.
Yeah, but I don't.
And it has sound and stuff like that.
Maybe I'm not too thrilled about the sound aspect, but I think one aspect that I am afraid of would be the ability to pause and stop the video.
Oh, that's cool.
Well, I don't know if they can.
No, you can. I saw footage of there's some guy posted on NeoGAF footage of just some MVC3
All right.
matches, and it was like
I'm
it
gonna
had
have to
sound and
look
you could
this
pause
up
it,
on 4chan because
and it was in 1080p too.
see, that's where I have to go. That's too much for just a small video when you can just.
Well, what's the problem?
Well, here's the thing. I'm not saying that. I'm talking about for like. Oh, there it is. Okay, so let me watch. Well, it's got good frame rate.
Yep. Which is great because now I can watch things and the frames not drop.
Yep. So this does look kind of cool. It actually does. It actually loads pretty fast.
Yeah,
I think
that's
my
what
only
I'm telling you.
biggest. I think my biggest issue with this would be the inability to just click and pause. You have to go down to the bottom
Whatever.
at the.
The fact that you can pause it is cool enough.
Oh yeah, but yeah, I'm just nitpicking, but it does. That does help a little bit.
No, they'll get it.
Maybe.
But yeah, whatever.
Oh look, a GIF. Look at that
Yes.
quality, and it's almost 3 megabytes. Let's check the video.
I've seen.
It's only 2. It's also 2 megabytes, and it's of higher quality in general. Which
Yep.
so
I've seen like 1080 gifs, but that's a rare thing.
those are pieces of shit, dude. No one likes those.
People like them. I remember seeing
10
some thread for some indie game called Hong Kong Massacre, and it was that 1080 gifs, and those look great. But I'm saying, but if they could be WebM with sound and like the same amount of in 1080 and like the even smaller format, smaller size format, it'd even better.
Yeah, but
I'm not saying it's gonna like replace like trailers or anything like that, but it could be a cool. I think if if it progresses far enough where you can just use it in a page and it wouldn't be CPU intensive, you could have a bunch of them running, and then that'd probably be a GIF killer.
honestly, I don't think WebM is computer extensive because the fact that
It is if you run if a big page of them.
maybe
Yeah, it is. Like I'm not even messing around. It is.
can you give me a link to that? Because that's
It's in the NeoGAF thing.
I don't have any. You post a link, dude.
I gotcha.
Because I'm not gonna go run around NeoGAF to find one.
No, I'm saying I gave you that link earlier.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, it's in that thing.
No, you didn't. I don't remember this at all.
That's weird. All right, whatever. Take it.
I'm even checking Tumblr right now.
Scumbler.
Yeah. You didn't send me it,
Oh, well, there you go.
idiot.
Even has a how-to in there. That's nice.
Okay. No. Okay.
I'm seeing I saw a WebM of Smash Bros stuff, and I was losing my mind. And I was like, "Yep, this is the new
I'm
thing."
trying to find the thing you were talking about, but it's not there.
At the top. It's like right at the top.
Oh, okay. I was expecting like a whole big list of things.
Nah. There probably is more, but I was focused more on the thing at the top.
No. This is dumb. I hate you. So anyway,
WebM is the future.
maybe because okay,
The maybe that you don't have any basis for saying. You just want to say it.
no, because here's the thing here's my biggest problem with WebM right now is because I don't know how many people are jumping on this and how many people
A
are
lot of
actually
people.
using it.
People are interested. I mean, they already got 4chan this place, and I'm pretty sure other places have it enabled now. So I'm pretty sure once like Tumblr or whatever, once they figure out how to make it like not intensive and anything can run it, it'll be fine. Like it'll be a thing soon, I'm sure.
Oh, I'm sure. Okay. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, then we're gonna move on.
Awkward transition over to more video games. Let's talk about
Aggression. Ow! I hurt
violence.
myself. Ow! I hurt myself.
Let's talk about, but no, before we get to that, let's talk about the bugs and
Come on.
SSL, man.
I have
What's
a
going on
boo-boo.
there?
I have a boo boo. Holy shit! There was a mass stabbing, in another high school.
When is there never not mass stabbings?
Well, a mass shooting, but a mass stabbing.
Oh yeah, you're right. Actually, that's the new thing. People are they're like, fine, I won't bring my gun. I'll bring my knife.
Yeah. No one was killed. I think. Yeah, no one was killed. Thankfully. Holy shit! What? Ugh.
Hard-hitting news from Mijigadog.
Human beings, I hate you all. Go kill yourselves. But before we get
Hey, did you know the DAO was
into
up?
aggression and stuff, we're gonna get into OpenSSL. All right, so
Whoa, what the heck, man? We missed a good transition. That was violence. We could have went to the video game violence thing. Come on, man, get it together.
my penis itches. So anyway, all right, so as you all know, sending information over the internet is a huge risky thing, or at least it was back in the day. There
Yep.
wasn't really any secure method of doing that without, someone sitting right on your network and seeing what information is in it. Point is, your banking information, your Google account, all that you want to keep secure, right? Well,
Right.
there wasn't really a method until SSL came along, which some of you will know as HTTPS, which creates that little nice little green bar at the top of your screen, and that's great.
That's it.
It makes you feel good. All your banking stuff is right there and safe and secure, except you were wrong. Dun dun
Oh,
dun. Yep.
what happened,
Apparently,
man?
for the last 2 years, there has been a major bug in OpenSSL, which pretty much
Yeah, I
everyone
can't.
uses.
It last 2 years. That caught me off surprise.
Yeah, it's been just a
It caught
major
me
bug.
by surprise.
Who knows how many people have exploited it? But the point is, it's been around for 2 years, and they've only just discovered it, and they've called it the Heartbleed bug. So, this
Which
is
sounds like a Final Fantasy condition. Status effect.
might as well be because this is pretty bad. I mean, holy shit! Because
Well, didn't they patch it recently?
no, not yet.
Oh, there was that patch thing at the bottom.
Um, okay, you're right, but here's the problem. This is going to take a while for it to actually be patched because every single website out there is going to have to download this, install it, reset their servers likely, or parts of their servers likely. This is going to take a while for it to be for it to be used.
Yikes.
And not only that, you can't do anything about it. Changing your password won't fix it. I mean, it will help, but it won't fix the problem. And here's the worst part. You don't know if the server has been patched unless you've been told. So you don't know when to change your password.
Yikes.
Yeah, so this is actually a really big deal.
Well, here's a big question. Should we, the people who don't own websites, be concerned?
No. Well, yes. Yes and no. It's more along the lines of if you don't own a website, you can't do anything about it. So that's what I'm trying to get at. Unless you have
Right.
a Linux server or Linux anything, you can't really. I mean, there's nothing that you can actually do because OpenSSL is more of a Linux server sort of thing instead of it being a Windows Mac kind of thing. So the only thing that you can do right now is to wait until the websites fix this problem and patch their servers. Um, and then change your password to a good password. And keep in mind, please change. Keep in mind, keep every account that you have with a different password instead of using the same one.
Of course.
But some people don't know that, so that really does help.
Well, my password is password, so I'll be fine.
Yeah, because no one would ever expect that.
Yeah.
Would
No one could ever be that dumb.
right. So anyway, but yeah, this really is a serious thing. Hopefully, this won't become an issue later on down the road. But
I just can't. It's just weird to me. Like it took 2 years to find this.
actually 2+ years really. It says right here.
Christ.
But yeah, I mean that alone really does say a lot about. But I think the one good thing that is coming from this would be the fact that it shows that within just a day they were able to respond and fix this problem through a patch, which really does help the whole open source thing. Because instead of having just a few small people working on, proprietary software and open software, and enables lots of people to join in and help fix the problem.
Or make it worse.
Yeah, it's kind of a double-edged sword. which explains Audacity. But that's more of a personal opinion. That's
why Mijigadog sponsored by Audacity.
Except I just insulted Audacity. But all right.
You see, that's how you get them off guard, so nobody thinks that we're shills. And then we get the sweet Audacity money bucks.
Bye, I'm out.
No, come back. Try to make money.
Money? It's not about the money. It's about sending a message.
What are you, Bane?
No, I'm joking, you dickwad.
Same thing.
That's the same.
But yeah, whatever. Idiot. You're an idiot. You're making me aggressive. Like video games?
More like bad video games, because according to obvious, thing here, bad video games make you angry. Really?
Yeah, so that little study.
I did not know that. I didn't know anything that was stupid would make you angry.
Come on. Alright, yeah, I mean, it's a no-brainer, but they don't know. But yeah,
well, they're
recently...
idiots then. Let's fire them. Catch them on fire, that is.
John, you playing all those violent video games lately?
No.
You've been playing all that Kirby?
No, I don't play violent and mindless video games like Kirby. The Kirby franchise is a horrible franchise. Yes,
all those bodies you eat in Kirby. It's really violent.
The worst part is that it condones gluttony. One of the major sins. That is terrible. Instead, good people, good Americans play Grand Theft Auto. It is an American tradition.
John, everything's a sin. You ever read this thing? Technically, it's a sin to go to the bathroom.
Oh, well, anyway. Actually, the irony is that Grand Theft Auto was created in Britain, but oh well.
Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah, it's
yeah, anyway, yeah, so recently researchers did a little study. They took two versions of Half-Life 2.
Half-Life 2?
I'm done. I don't even care anymore. Bye.
Yay! I get another podcast all to myself. Okay, guys, now
I'm back. I decided to save you from that horrible fate.
Oh, but I want to talk about porn.
No, too bad.
Oh.
You save that for Mijigadog late night with Arsenio Hall. But yeah, Half-Life. So they made two versions of Half-Life 2. One was the correct was a non-violent version where you killed enemies and they just disappeared. There's no blood or anything. There's no real weapons, I believe. And there's just like the normal version where it's violent. And then and then they also tweaked different versions where that one has the correct controls, and then the other one has broken controls that are counterintuitive, and there's no tutorial. And then obviously, even if the version was violent or non-violent, people still got mad because the controls were broken.
Which makes the most sense.
Shocker! People get upset when things don't work.
Yeah, so I don't care anymore. Let's go on to Smash Bros. Now.
Yeah, that's pretty much. I was like, checking the clock. Smash Bros. Time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Also, we're 20 minutes in. We are literally. This is gonna be like a 30-minute episode. I swear.
Are you kidding me? I can talk about Smash Bros. For like 6 hours.
Well, I'm not even kidding. I can talk for about 7 hours. Oh.
Is that a challenge?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it then.
I win.
But
also, what the fuck's going on with this GIF here? It's talking about Sakurai. Hold on. See if I can post it up. All right, here we go. This weird. Oh, what was the context of this?
Oh, I'm trying to remember.
Because I wasn't there when it happened. I just keep seeing.
It's the part where he's talking about when Samus dumps on people's faces.
Wait, what?
I'll post a link to that in the video so people know what we're talking about.
Yeah, but okay. For those who don't know, we're looking at a GIF animation of Sakurai putting his hands up to his face.
It's when he's at the Nintendo Direct and he's got his hands raised up. He's like,
yeah, he has making a weird face. It's weird. I don't even understand it. It's honestly, I'm kind of surprised he has a sense of humor for some reason. I don't know why.
You just think he's serious all the time.
A little bit, yeah.
He sounds like a serious guy.
Yeah, because I've never seen him smile. So, like, I've never seen a picture of him smile.
He doesn't smile until the game comes out. But yeah, so yeah, Nintendo had their big direct for about 40 minutes of nothing but Smash stuff, and it was great.
Except it was
stupid. Oh yeah, you didn't watch it. You just got the highlights later, which is fine, but good.
Yeah, I don't watch stupid neckbeard stuff. Loser.
But you catch the highlights of it.
Yeah, because I'm not willing to sit around
So you're
and do
just sort of a
stuff.
neckbeard, but not a full neckbeard.
So you're a big, ugly loser.
Do you want? Let's just turn this into the Yakino Joe podcast. No,
Loser. But yeah,
loser.
Smash Bros is coming out this year. Actually, is I think the 3DS version is coming out this summer, and the Wii U version is coming out this winter.
I believe so. Yep. That's what people are assuming. There's still no exact dates, I believe. But yeah, I guess we'll just go around. What were your highlights? What were your lowlights?
Well, my highlights are the lights in front of your car when you're driving down the road at night, and my my biggest highlight would be the whole Sheik's the separate character thing.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty interesting, and here it is for you to look at. I'm gonna let you read it for a second.
Finally, what I've always wanted.
What I've always wanted, and it's gonna be, Zelda and Sheik kissing, even though they're the same character.
Isn't that like basically masturbation?
Yes, that's exactly it.
My own clone finally knew there was to be versions.
But actually, my biggest highlight would be the final destination stage, which looks much better than the Brawl version.
It looks cool.
Yeah, it looks badass as hell. Oh my god. It's all like two planets colliding.
Like I was hoping that they would bring back like the flying through space thing, and it looks even better here, and I'm like, yes.
Yes. Oh, I love it so much. But, I don't really have a big oh my god, what the hell is this?
What?
Pseudopolo. I don't even know how to pronounce that. I'm trying to, but that's not actually a character in the game.
Oh, I was gonna say.
But
yeah, my biggest highlight was, well, there's a lot of things. I was literally screaming at the computer when the part where they show Mega Man doing the Ultimate Mega Buster with every single other Mega Man, and I'm like, okay. All right.
Biggest highlight here. Biggest highlight. Holy shit, dude. You gotta check this shit out. This is actually incredibly exciting. Watch this. All right. This is the most amazing thing ever right here.
Finally,
a dancing Animal Crossing character.
I did love how the villagers, one of his attacks was straight up just drop a tree on people. And I'm like, okay.
Capcom versus Nintendo right now. Holy shit.
I can't believe, like, the Mega Man thing just makes me like, why does every company treat Mega Man better than Capcom? It's ridiculous at this point.
It's just sad, really.
Capcom, Tumbleweed, Nintendo.
It shows all the Mega Man characters.
All of them. They got all of them. I'm like, that's
in good 3D models with high quality. I don't even think Capcom could create high quality models.
Sad times.
Honestly, I think that Nintendo should buy Mega Man. I at least create.
Inafune should buy Mega Man. Well, he basically already is making Mega Man, but
Oh, you know what? Better yet, Retro Studio Mega Man.
They were gonna make one, remember?
But okay, that one doesn't count, dude.
Well, it got canceled like every other Mega Man.
Yeah, because it was basically Halo, but with a Mega Man skin.
No, it wasn't. It was actually more Metroid Prime with a Mega Man skin.
Oh yeah, but still, it was like that's not.
Yeah, I get you.
I mean,
it could have been cool though.
Oh yeah, but I'm not saying it would have been cool.
We'll never know.
I'm just saying it would have been like a very good Mega Man game itself. Also, they're finally bringing about bringing back good Pokemon for Smash Bros.
Oh yeah, they brought back a ton. Jesus, and they also got a lot of new ones.
Eevee, Finnegan, Mellow, Ita. I don't know how to pronounce this
What's
shit.
the unicorn thing? He looks cool. I remember seeing Xerneas, the antler one, and he just does nothing, and I'm like, what does he do?
I like man,
Ugh.
but also Master Ball.
Oh yeah, I like Man was in there. I was like,
Master
they put
Ball.
my favorite Robot Master in there. Master Balls, they got everything. I do like that when the legendaries come out, they're in a Master Ball, like to distinguish them.
Yeah.
And then everybody else just has normal Pokeballs. That was a cool touch.
Yeah, I mean that is going to be like a lesser version of the whole Smash Ball thing.
Yep. I do. Also, they brought back City Trial in a weird way, but it's so cool.
I actually don't know what you mean by that.
Smash Run.
Huh?
Remember Smash Run?
I have no idea what you're talking about, dude.
You didn't see that?
Okay, dude.
Okay, remember City Trial from Air Ride?
Oh,
Kirby?
that.
Yeah, they brought that back and then made it like a Smash type thing.
So wait, is it?
Where there's a giant map, and you start off in different sections of it, and you're trying to beat up people and get power-ups, and then after that you fight with your powered-up character.
Huh. So basically, it's gonna be the only good version of Smash Bros. Got it.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. No, it's only in the 3DS version, which is a bummer.
Oh, so it's already better.
I understand why they probably couldn't have done it on the Wii version, but on the Wii version, that could have been cool, though. They could have just made it like an online thing. That was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are some lowlights I'm not happy of. I don't like what they did with the online, necessarily. I think the for glory thing is kind of, like, gimmicky.
Actually, I don't see it being gimmicky. I will say that it kind of, ruins. Well, it doesn't ruin, but it kind of defeats the whole purpose of Smash, which is about fun, party, fighting sort of game.
Well, people still like the competitive aspect.
Well, yeah.
I agree, but they want the competitive aspect too. So I understand what they're doing. There's like you can have the fun one, and then you also can have, and the people can have their serious stuff. And I'm like, that's neat, but like, I don't know. It just feels like weird. Like, what's the point of making it a distinguished mode? Then you can probably just set those settings.
Probably just as a quick preset, so that way you don't have to do it yourself. You could just go in there and just.
Yeah, I guess so. I do like that they have like different, like they have a Final Destination version of like every stage. That's neat.
Yeah.
I think Project M does the same thing.
I haven't actually seen the Final Destination stages for all of them. Only the
well, they showed a few, but he said there's gonna be one for every one of them, so it'll be something.
Yeah, which I think is a good thing because that would actually make a lot of fans happy. But here's the thing: I don't actually know what that actually means in terms of
like they took because every stage is like a gimmick and it's all big. Like they just turned it into really small, like just no gimmicks, no anything, just Final Destination. But it still has like the features of that stage. Like say they took like the Hyrule.
What I'm getting from this that Smash Bros is gonna suck. Okay.
Yep.
No, I'm just kidding. This actually sounds really cool.
Yeah.
Except not really.
My only concern is I don't know. I'm not. There's not enough content there. I don't know. I'm not seeing it. They might not be showing things, and E3 is still coming, so they could show way more there. And also that this could be a chance that a lot of stuff's gonna be DLC, maybe.
But
I'm saying
no.
Nintendo pretty cool about DLC.
But,
I mean, they've only done it one other time, but yeah,
that
one other time they did it was fine.
If the DLC was free, then yeah, but
oh, of course, yeah, that'd be better.
Yeah, I mean, but
if they go about the Namco way of doing DLC, then I'll be totally cool with it. Because I mean, they're Nintendo. They're not gonna like nickel and dime you. They're not gonna pull a Capcom.
Maybe, but I don't know. I mean, I don't mind paying for DLC, but not day one DLC.
Oh, of course not. They won't do that.
Maybe.
They're probably just like
week one DLC,
whatever they couldn't get in.
Like give me DLC like maybe 6 months after the game was released. Because at least to me that says that you sat down, thought about what you wanted to do, and then released the DLC.
It's like if you release characters that like people really wanted sometime after the game came out, or it's characters you couldn't get in the first time, and it's like, okay, now we have time, let's get them in there. I'll be cool with that.
Absolutely, that would make me the happiest son of a bitch alive.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm just like it seems like I was when I saw this, I hope it's just Brawl with extra stuff, like more modes and stuff like that. But it just seems like Yeah, I'm liking the custom move sets. There's more stuff to the combat now, and like the characters they've announced are cool. Like I didn't expect Greninja, and I'm really excited to play as Greninja. He looks really cool.
Except not
But
really.
Shut up, Greninja's cool. But yeah, there's just some questionable decisions. Like why did they like Sheik and Zero Suit being separate characters is fine, but it feels like it's just padding. Like like
Yeah.
we need extra characters there. Just separate and put them out.
Yeah.
And also, I as a little nitpick, I kind of hate Zero Samus' stupid heels. They look dumb.
Yeah.
They're cool in what they do. They just look stupid.
I don't really like Zero Samus, period.
Yeah, I don't like her either. But I'm just saying, like, you made this design worse to me.
I don't even know why they would give her boobs like that. It's just, it doesn't make any sense. Like, for any character, any female character, I've never understood the whole, separated boobs sort of thing.
I don't know.
Like, like in Skyrim, if you see,
Like,
like,
they have, like, the armor. It's like, what?
yeah, it's like, why? What is the point in doing that?
I don't know. I don't know. I like the idea that, like, I remember reading at some, like, in older Metroid games, Samus is supposed to be, like, 6'3" and, like, 200 pounds. And I'm like, that'd be cool to see. But no, she's just, like, an anime lady. And I'm like, oh, okay. Whatever.
Yeah, they kind of killed it with that. But that's why Super Metroid is the best Metroid of all time.
I think isn't that the game where it says that? It's one of them.
I don't
It's
know,
one of the old
dude.
Metroids. Whatever.
See,
But
here's
yeah,
the thing. I don't play Metroid for the story. I play it for the graphics.
Them graphics.
The graphics, them pixelation. them VGA.
The code.
RCA. Or GB.
The GBA.
The breeze
I don't know.
rut. Nasal strips.
And then the Smash Run thing is cool, but the fact that, like, where's the Wii U equivalent kind of stuff. Like, I don't know. I'm one of the people who actually did like Subspace Emissary. I agree that it's kind of repetitive, but I don't know. It was cool as a story mode kind of thing. It's like all the cutscenes were neat.
Yeah.
And I liked all the characters teaming up was cool, and also I liked playing with a friend. It was fun. I think the only part I didn't like was at the end we would do that stupid backtracking part, and it's really long and annoying. But otherwise, I like that game. And I'm kind of sad to not see it like a better, newer Subspace Emissary mode or something like that coming back.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, it was kind of. I'm trying to think of a word of what it was. It was. I won't say gimmicky, but kind of.
No, it was definitely gimmicky, but.
Well, I want to. Well, maybe not.
Well, okay, maybe not gimmicky, but
Well, yeah, it was kind of like. It didn't do anything new in terms of anything really, but it was still fun.
It felt. I mean, it's obviously very like Kirby Superstar inspired.
A little bit, yeah, maybe.
Well, yeah, because look at how the game's set up, and also the way. One thing I never noticed until like somebody pointed out to me is that in Kirby Superstar when you beat up a bunch of enemies, there's like that big flash of white for a second.
You mean in every Japanese game ever?
Well, in Kirby especially, but Superstar, and then Subspace Emissary does the exact same thing, and I'm like, oh,
and
I see the little.
And Kingdom Hearts does the same thing too.
So Kingdom Hearts is different.
Oh, it's the same thing. Did you not play Chain of Memories?
I did, but
yeah, a big white flash when you beat a boss. Idiot.
I'm talking. Shut up. Yeah, when you beat a boss. I'm talking when you clear like a room of enemies.
I don't remember that in Superstar at all.
Yeah, it's there. I played that game recently. It does it.
Oh, sure. You probably just imagine it. In a hack
When I was
version.
having epilepsy while I was playing.
Huh?
I was having epilepsy while I was playing.
Yeah.
And I just didn't notice.
That'd be terrible.
Jesus. Keep looking at this image of all the Mega Mans together. God dang, it's so cool.
But
I want to get HD version for my laptop. I just want it as a wallpaper.
But here's the thing. Do you know what else is cool?
What's
that? A mass stabbing.
Oh god.
No.
No, I don't want to talk about sad real world stuff. I want to talk about Smash Bros.
How about? I'm trying to think of.
Batting for time.
Daniel Craig pulls out of a thriller. What? Oh. Never mind. Who cares about him? Okay, so apparently,
if you're done talking about Smash Bros, we should probably end it.
So apparently, a guy went around and started killing people. The end.
Yeah, it's back to Smash Bros. I don't know. I want to see more stuff. I'll wait for E3.
I
And also I'm kind of confused by some of the characters they announced. Like, okay, they got Mega Man, right?
no.
And they got like, no, they put in Crash Bandicoot, which I would love, but would never happen.
I would not love because that's not
Shut up.
a Nintendo character.
I know I'm joking. Why would he ever be?
He wouldn't.
Yeah, and they put in like Wii Fit Trainer. It's like,
Well,
it's kind of a weird idea. Like, why these characters are cool, and I'm glad they're there. But like, it's kind of weird. It's this weird idea of like, well, who else then? Because in Brawl, it's like they got all these popular characters people wanted that were new at the time, and they wanted them now. And then now it's like Wii Fit Trainer and Mega Man, and like I know they're playing people who asked for Mega Man, and that's why he's there. But like Wii Fit Trainer is like they put that as a joke gimmick character. I'm like, that's cool, and I like her. She's funny, and I also like that you can play as a male one too. But it's just like, but who are you appealing to with this character? Because people who play Wii Fit don't play Smash.
okay, Ahmad, sit down because you and I
Alright.
are gonna have a huge talk about having a sense of humor.
I know, I totally get it. I'm not saying it's wrong.
No, you're
I
wrong.
understand.
You're wrong.
But from like a brand recognition standpoint, it doesn't make sense to me.
Because
Like, I feel like there should be more there. Because I don't know. Maybe it's just me being scared because I don't want this game to fail, is what I'm saying.
it's not good, dude. This is Smash.
But it's on a console that's like on its last legs, though.
and
And this could be the thing that could save it.
compared to the 3DS version.
Well, the 3DS version will be fine, but the 3DS is not a Wii U, is my point.
All right. I mean,
Because the 3DS version will be fine. The 3DS sells it's like the best-selling thing right now.
except not really because you have to take into consideration of my own console.
The Johnny box.
No. Jeez, are you so stupid and dumb?
You say that as you're shoving it under your bed.
No, it's called the Johnny Prism.
Well, it's just like a stupid prism in the middle of the room.
Oh, stupid, right? Like
That's
the
the worst
GameCube.
design.
Oh,
It's like
because
the Wii,
Pikmin 2 was such a bad game.
It was. No,
Oh no, dude, that
a
was an
giant
awesome
lie.
game. What the fuck are you going
I
on?
like Pikmin 2. I owned it.
Oh, so it's only okay to you in certain situations. It's okay.
Yes.
Trying to be all, oh, I'm so smart, and then you end up being a total dick.
Johnny hates Pikmin 2 confirmed.
No, Pikmin 2 is
Yes.
better than Mega Man. Or should I say Gay Man?
It doesn't even work.
Oh, yeah?
Oh,
well, then how
what'd you
about
think
this?
of what?
Pikmin is better than Mighty.
That thing nobody knows what it is yet.
Yeah, exactly. That's why it's better.
Hey,
Idiot.
you. What do you think of that Yellow Devil mode?
I don't know what that is.
In the Dr. Wily stage, you can fight Yellow Devil. That blob thing in Mega Man games where you can only hurt it if you shoot it in the eye.
Dude, I have not played too many Mega Man games.
I hate you. No, just look up a picture of like Yellow Devil or something. But yeah, it's like this kind of hard mini boss that's in Mega Man 2, I think.
Mega Man 2?
He goes around from screen. I'm ignoring you, and he hits.
I played it. It was okay, but Super Metroid was better.
The graphics weren't as good.
No, well, yeah, but also the gameplay was better.
I hate you. Not even the same kind of game.
Exactly. That's why it's better.
I hate you.
I hate you too.
But yeah, you should go look for a video of it sometime.
Interrupting
It's really
Johnny.
cool. Basically, you have to, whenever the Yellow Devil shows up, you have to fight it, like all of you, and whoever gets the last hit, it turns to the thing explodes, and it kills everybody on the screen except for you.
Oh, so I don't care about it. So anyway. Johnny.
I am tired of your lack of enthusiasm about Smash Bros.
Lack of enthusiasm, dude. Also, what is this?
What?
Wait, is that a fish?
This is the weirdest podcast we've ever had.
Yeah, it's just us sending files to each other, and everyone's watching us going, what the fuck are they talking about?
Everybody's listening.
So apparently
I posted it.
this is a fish to you.
Yes.
It's not a fucking fish, it's a goddamn anthro.
You're a fish.
Also, why is she so big?
Because shut up.
She's so dumb.
Nobody knows what we're talking about. End the podcast.
No,
It's over.
About.
We talked about Smash Bros. For like 20 minutes.
Oh, we didn't. We're going to talk about like 10. Oh, wow. We're actually at 45 minutes now. That's great.
I thought you said let's talk about Tim for a second. Like, who's Tim?
Mega Man 10.
Mega Man. That's the new Mega Man. Capcom just comes out tomorrow. Mega Man Tim. It's just like a guy.
No, I said 10. Idiot.
Mega Man 10.
Oh, yeah?
I would buy Mega Man.
Well,
that reminds me
here's the next Mega Man game right here.
Mega Man nothing.
Mega Man Furries.
Ew. Isn't that what Mega Man Zero basically was? No.
Wait, what?
Nothing.
No, dude, explain that. What do you mean?
I don't want to sit here and explain the whole game.
Wait, there were furries in Mega Man Zero?
No, there are people who have like animal robot costumes or something like that. I don't even remember.
So it's just robotic fursuits? That's not.
Yes, that's exactly it.
That's not Mega Man. That's just a bunch of furries running around wearing fursuits and thinking
Aren't
about
all
their
the
animals.
Mavericks animals?
Huh?
Aren't like the Mavericks from Mega Man X all animals?
I don't know, dude. I don't play Mega Man or more like
Why don't you know anything about Mega Man?
Huh?
Why don't you know anything about Mega Man?
Because I don't play stupid games.
You don't play good games.
Oh, because you know.
You play Kirby and Burger Time.
Oh, because you know.
Have you even actually played Burger Time? I never have.
What the hell is Burger Time?
It's some old game.
I don't give a shit about it.
Every time somebody talks about Kirby, I just think about Burger Time for some reason, and I've never even played it.
Oh yeah, well, Super Metroid's better, so.
Super Metroid. Is that really your favorite game?
I like it a lot, to be honest.
Yeah, it's great. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying, like, is it your favorite?
I don't have a favorite.
I do. Which is weird because I usually don't have favorites usually, but for some reason it's like that's the game I like. And I already talked about my favorite game on this podcast though. Oh, whatever. All right, yeah. So I'm officially smashed out. I'm cautiously optimistic about the game. What about you?
I'm thrilled. I'm excited. I hate you all. Yeah. Obviously, I'm gonna get the game anyway. You know, no matter what.
Yeah, I'll definitely get it.
Yeah, I mean, duh.
I have to want it. Well, I told you I'm not buying a Wii U until like Bayonetta 2 drops, but I might get it for Smash. I don't know.
I'm gonna get it.
I think Bayonetta 2 is coming out before Smash Wii U.
Well, here's the thing. I'm gonna get Smash Bros. You know, both versions.
Right.
A Wii U, a 3DS, and pretty much I'm gonna spend as much money as I can, and all on one day, at one point, and it's gonna be Final Fantasy 15, a PS4, Wii U, 3DS.
Get all them. Just drop all the money. Just buy everything. When's FF15 coming out?
That's a good question, actually.
I think it's 2015.
Yeah, it might just be that because it makes sense, since hence the name. But Amazon.
Well, Final Fantasy 13 didn't come out in 2013.
Well, that's Square, the stupid and dumb.
Did you see that thing recently where Square of all people finally admitted that the AAA model is not feasible and they should just go back to making smaller, better games?
I might have, maybe.
It's the funniest thing I've ever seen. I'm like, how did they? Like, I took them forever, and I'm glad they finally said it. But I'm like, they said it before anybody else, not Capcom. Anybody? Really?
Because I don't know. Because companies are stupid and they're run by people who don't play games.
They're run by idiot investors who don't understand the market or don't understand what they're making. They're just like money, money, money.
Money, money, money. Also, apparently they're already making Final Fantasy 16, I think.
Yeah.
Wait, are you serious?
Yeah, I believe so. I heard plans for the next one.
Oh, they haven't even released 15. How the hell are they gonna?
Because both 13 and 14 are out already, so it's like, let's just get to the next thing. So they're working on 15, now it's time for 16. They always plan like these things like way in advance.
Which makes sense, considering how long it takes for them to release a damn game.
Well, it takes a while. It's not a Call of Duty, they just pump it out.
Which,
Which I appreciate that it's not that, but that's not to say Lightning Returns is any good.
But yeah, Final Fantasy 15 will be good. It'll be better than everything.
Well, Nomura's making that one, and Nomura usually makes pretty good games, so I'll be up for that.
Pretty good, like really good.
The only bad game I've ever seen him make was like Dirge of Cerberus.
I've never played that.
Don't ever play that game.
Well, Chain of Memories was a pretty bad game too.
I like Chain of Memories.
I played it.
It had a cool idea at the very least.
Honestly, as a kid, it was great because it had great graphics, great music, it had pretty good gameplay. Yeah. But as an adult, I played it again.
Wait, it's not creepy.
Huh?
You said creepy?
What are you talking about?
Did you say creepy gameplay, or did I just misheard?
Good gameplay.
Oh, okay. Sorry, go on.
Moron. So anyway, but yeah, okay. I played it as an adult, and it was.
Yeah, okay. I admittedly haven't played it in like years.
Yeah, it's not very good. The whole slights are kind of difficult to use. It's kind of unintuitive. You have to remember, the different combinations of slides. You basically have to study up on the game instead of just being like.
Well, how's that a bad thing?
Because it's a Kingdom Hearts game.
Oh, okay, yeah, fair.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know. I feel
it was
like
I feel
like it's one of those situations where it's like if this wasn't Kingdom Hearts, and it was just its own thing, it would have been fun.
Yeah, with that, I would have been like, okay, whatever, it's fun. But yeah, it's one thing I will say is that the graphics for Chain of Memories inspired.
Oh, it looks great.
Yeah, I want to play more RPGs that are 2D and isometric. Like
never. Isn't that basically what Secret of Mana was?
No. That was. It had some.
Yeah, technically it was.
No, not really. It was still.
Secret of Mana was isometric. I'm pretty sure that's what that's considered.
Nope. You're wrong, dude. Because it was.
How was that not isometric?
Let me check because that can. Because it was a top down, but it certainly was not isometric.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, because yeah, that's not isometric at all, dude. It has a bit of a perspective, but it's not. It's too flat.
Oh wait, an isometric game would be like The World Ends With You. That's isometric.
I've not seen. I still have not played that game.
Oh my god, you haven't? It's so good.
I've been meaning to, but
it's the best Square. It's like the best Square game like forever.
I can't even tell just by looking at the graphics.
Besides from like Bravely Default.
Honestly, that doesn't even look isometric to me. Maybe it's just because of the bad screenshots I see here. Hold on, because I'm trying to look what you mean by isometric. Because to me, isometric is like Chain of Memories, like seriously 3D looking like. Like I'm talking about this. Welcome to Mijigadog, folks, where we talk about stuff that you can't see.
We talk about stuff nobody cares about.
Damn it. It was there. Sorry, I can't find it. Fuck.
Sorry, now I'm thinking about how good the sound of it, how good that game was. Jesus. I don't know, man. It looks isometric to me.
What was that?
Oh, there's like people outside or something.
Oh. Yeah, that's not really isometric. It has kind of a 3D influence, but it's not truly isometric.
Well, what's truly isometric then?
Like this. Like, fucking Chain of Memories. Oh. I was gonna type in Kingdom of Memories.
Kingdom of Memories.
Like, when was the last time you saw Chain of Memories?
Like, a long time ago.
Well, here we go.
I'm probably full of shit here, but yeah.
Oh, the 3D version, it sucks.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they did remake that.
It's awful.
Really?
The voice acting's awful.
They didn't get the same people?
They got some of this. Well, they got most of the same people, But I'm talking about like in terms of actual acting, it sucks.
Oh, I got you.
But yeah, the top side is what.
Oh yeah, I remember now. Yeah, you're right. This is isometric.
Yeah,
This is a weird episode.
it really is. It's just like there hasn't really been a lot going on.
Besides from Smash and arguing about whether it thinks isometric or not.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's a good episode. You ready to? You got anything else to say?
Actually, I do have one more thing to say, if you don't mind.
What you got? Yeah, sure.
And then we'll have all we need to steal the unstealable. The crown jewels of England. Ensuring that my name goes down in history as greatest thief of all time.
You mean our names, right?
Of course. My name first, then spacebar, 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 your name.